Welcome back to a Cuppa hiatus. Today, our topic that we're talking about, or we're starting off with at least, is the fact that Sami Zayn beat Cody for that title and lost it in 9 days to corporate machine Phil over there. That might be possibly...
Man, is it good to be alive?
On a Monday night, stealing Sami Zayn's dream away from him. That might be one of the funniest things, yet one of the most sad things I've ever seen. Because Sami Zayn has given his life to WWE, about 14 years at this point. He went to WWE, I think, in 2013, and he got that belt for 9 days. 9 days is all you were worth to them. 9 days is all your, almost a decade and a half of sacrifice, of time away from your family, of constantly putting in the work, of doing everything they asked for you. 9 days is all that was worth to them.
It was supposed to be 2 days. I'm surprised he didn't lose it. He won it on a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't lose it.
The very next Monday.
On the Monday, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Gave him a week to take pictures with it.
Yeah. And I think that it's messed up, the fact that they did that to Sami Zayn.
It's fucked up, yeah.
Not just because of the fact that, he's been there for so long, but also because it exposed that they don't see him as a big money-making figure within the WWE. They kind of just view him as, he's a good hand to have, and that's about it. That's all they really care about. Well, you're good to have, but you're not good enough to be a champion. It's like, what's the model for good enough to be a champion? Is it money making? Is that the only way that you decide who gets championships?
That's charging like $40,000 for like WrestleMania tickets. That have, such a big roster, both male and female. How many people are actually making them sufficient money
to get a title shot?
No, for them to be happy with.
For them to be happy? None.
So, you got Roman, right? You got Cody.
Yep.
You got Jey Uso.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw Seth in there too. Okay, so that's 4. Who else?
Who else?
Them good amount of money.
A good amount of money is LA Knight. LA Knight makes a good amount of money for him. I believe that every member of the Bloodline makes a good amount of money. Sami Zayn makes a good amount of money, but he's not a money-drawing figure. You make us merch money, you'll sell arenas, but you won't sell out a SummerSlam. You won't sell out a Mania on your own. You need help.
What about the women?
What about the women? Who's a big money figure over there?
I'm assuming
Rhea Ripley.
You got Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan.
Stratton. They view Stratton. Cargill, they view Cargill as a money-making figure. I'm not
anymore.
She's a money-making figure. You got Bianca Belair. She's another money. She's she's taking time off, which fair enough.
What about Charlotte?
Charlotte is a money-making figure. She's always in reserve. Okay. Alexa Bliss actually was planning to get a title shot against Rhea Ripley this year at SummerSlam. Let's see if that still happens.
Rhea Ripley still has the belt?
Rhea Ripley has the women's world title. She has not defended it once.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking is just like we're
not tuned in, straight up. We haven't watched WWE.
Is that bad?
We haven't watched WWE in months. And I say honestly, good riddance. Hey, I refuse to.
Our millions of fans are gonna say, so why are you guys talking about the product if you guys don't watch the product?
Well, did you read the name of the podcast? I mean, it's obvious. But I refuse to watch it. I refuse to pay for it because, dude, if I'm gonna spend money on something, I'd rather. I got no issue with my money going to Big Nose, or Nick Khan. I got an issue with my money going to the orange, tangerine guy in office. Well, I need that money. My hand's in the pocket of Seth taking his money out. It's like communism, but for me. Whatever you make, I make, and what I make, you don't make.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
You're not.
Basically that's, again, a reason I refuse to support WWE is, just because of the fact that the money goes to Trump, but also because of the fact that it's just so bad. You have stuff that you could do, but you squander it constantly.
These fans need to understand we're lifelong wrestling fans. We seen good. We seen bad.
Yes.
But man, this is a combination of boring, bad, it is not entertaining. It is almost like a chore.
Yeah.
To have to sit through a 3-hour show when there's 4 matches and as many backstage segments and promos, bad promos that is, as they have ads.
And what's crazy is that
bad.
the four matches they have are some of the most like weirdly slapped together matches possible.
No, they're gonna say, "Oh, but you guys missed out on a great championship match." Great.
Is it worth $30 for it?
Great.
That's kind of the way
I'm not even talking the pay-per-view. I'm talking about the Raw.
Oh, even on Raw, is it worth A, paying for a subscription service, and B, is it worth all the extra that comes with buying WWE now? Is it worth that to watch Sami Zayn's dreams fall apart? I don't want to see that. I barely watch retirement matches. I don't want to see a man's dreams get ripped away from him.
If he would have fought main event Jey Uso and lost,
that's slightly less bad.
That would not have been as disappointing to me. I mean, you're flip-flopping.
Yeah, and because of the fact that Jey Uso is still out there.
Maybe at SummerSlam, Sami Zayn will get another shot and maybe take it back. But damn, CM Punk was on vacation.
Mm-hmm. His first match back after losing a title.
Bunch of aging or something.
Yeah, a bunch of steroids, dude.
More like, I don't know.
That's what they claim.
I haven't seen what he looks like, but he probably aged like 4 years in the 2.5 months he was gone.
Man, is it good to look 45 on a Monday night?
You lost to Roman.
Yes.
You took some time off.
First match back, you win the world title.
Damn.
That's what it is. It's not an issue of the fact that Sami Zayn lost it to. It's also an issue of the fact that Sami Zayn lost it to a dude who hasn't been there for the past couple months. It's like Seth.
At least build it up. Build it up for a few months.
That should have been the SummerSlam match.
Like, damn.
That should have been the SummerSlam match. Or maybe a triple threat. Cody versus Sami Zayn versus Phil. SummerSlam. You could have built that up in better ways. I view it like Seth, like where Seth was getting so angry over Cody's hiring in WWE. They're like, oh, well, I was here the entire time. I've been here in the 2020s, holding it down basically. And you're coming back and getting a title shot. Well, I haven't gotten a title shot, I get the anger there, but that's kind of what it is for here, is I've been holding it down these past couple months.
Like title offenses, whereas impressive as John Cena's fucking, U.S. Open Challenge that he had when he was the U.S. champion. Matches were not good. He did not fight nobody like
that would have actually
really
beat him.
Getting into it.
Yeah. With Seth especially, like Nakamura should have won, didn't win. And then it went on too long. He had like 3 matches with Nakamura. Then Balor should have won, didn't win.
Out
had
there
like
every week
3 matches with Balor.
Shots to people, and this point, James Ellsworth should have got a crack at it.
James Ellsworth, the only thing James Ellsworth wants to do right now in modern day wrestling is talk to children. It's like a match between him and Marty Scurll for who could text some more little girls. But, on top of Sami Zayn, we not only got WWE doing Sami Zayn wrong, we got WWE doing Sheamus wrong, trying to half his pay after, almost 20 years in the WWE.
Sheamus is washed, though.
Yeah, but Sheamus been in WWE longer than he was out on the Indies. Actually, Sheamus been in WWE longer than I believe he was out of WWE. Being straight up. Sheamus...
What is Sheamus base salary?
Sheamus' base salary at this point, I'd say maybe he's making about $500,000, maybe.
Okay, they wanted to
They half that $250. Yeah, probably $250.
The middle and the bottom.
Yeah, they want to cut it. They want to cut it 75-25. Hand him the 25. It's like a thing. It's like, what is it when you ask little kids to split and they start breaking things off way too a thing.
Tiny little piece.
Yeah, here you have this.
Well, you don't sell T-shirts.
Yeah, maybe if you sold more, maybe you'd end up like Jey Uso.
But maybe it's not that they're not selling shirts. Maybe the shirts that you're
putting out
there for them are so basic.
Yep.
It's just, man, you do something fun.
No, I don't want to. I want to put out a shirt that just says Sheamus.
They used to have a lot of fun shirts.
Yeah, and even that was probably a chore to get made back in those days. Because
the best-selling shirt to me of all time is the most basic T-shirt ever.
It's the Austin 316. That's the best-selling T-shirt in wrestling. The NWO?
Yeah. Basic. That's it.
Well, there's 3.
A lot of Austins have
Austin 316
in the front. And they have some of them, though. Some of the premium ones have something in the back.
Skull in the back.
Yeah.
But there's also Eddie Guerrero's the like lie, cheat, and steal. There is one that's just like white text on a black background. That one's very best selling. You know,
how can an NWO shirt, so basic, sell like crazy?
Well, you know, because it has to. That's basically
even the Wolfpack.
Ooh, the Wolfpack
sold pretty good.
Well, the Wolfpack is mid. You know, who cares about Kevin Nash? NWO Black and Red, what about Sting? That's the thing, is Triple H probably sitting right there, who cares about the NWO, you know, is Triple H?
Why don't you go John Cena while you're at it?
No, Triple H. NWO celebrated, 30 years of the NWO today, which, that is crazy and stuff, but the only thing WWE did to commemorate it is just put out a thing with, a belt, where the plates were Hulk Hogan's face on the big plate, and Razor Ramon and Kevin Nash's face on the small plate. And it's like, that's just dumb. Why would you ever want to wear that? Like, being straight up, that's not NWO theme. That's just slapping a face on the plate. It's boring. It's basic. Sell me a premium edition. I don't care what it is. A real gold version of the NWO belt. You could sell me that for, $5,000, and I'd say that's actually worth it. I don't think that for 30 years of the NWO you should be celebrating. Like, we're talking about them doing people dirty. That's doing people dirty. To celebrate 30 years of the NWO, a massive achievement, a massive monument. You went and you just slapped their faces on on plates on a belt, and they're selling it for like $600. What are we doing?
Why are we celebrating the NWO?
Well, they're celebrating the main three. That the main three, the three that started it, were the big deals, that they helped to change wrestling forever. And I agree with that. So I have no issue with it. I have an issue with the fact that your celebration of them is mediocre. You're not celebrating them. You're trying to drain every last bit of money you can get off of, NWO. Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, and Scott Hall.
Shouldn't it be Bischoff there?
No, because they don't care about Bischoff. Well,
it should have been Bischoff. Hogan should have had something just to himself as a Hollywood Hogan.
No, they sell that already. It's an ugly belt too, and I believe his face is on the main plate.
Make it pretty.
No, they don't. There is no such thing as make it pretty. John Cena, commemorative title belt. Looks as ugly as sin. It's awful. Looks like the Predator without his mask. That's how ugly it looks.
Ugly.
I think that's an issue.
Looks like a tick.
That's probably what it's based off of. With WWE, their commemorative stuff. We're talking about them doing people dirty. This could be the entire theme of the episode because I could talk for days on WWE doing people dirty. Their merchandise is as ugly as ever. And the commemorative stuff, the stuff that's all, we want to celebrate you. It's even uglier. And then they want to go give Stephanie McMahon something to celebrate. What is there to celebrate about Stephanie McMahon?
Divas Championship.
As I called her in a video before, listen, you got Triple H's ugly wife. Champion, right? You got Triple H's ugly wife, and you got Triple H's ugly mug getting celebrated. Nobody cares about you two. You're not good. Did
she win the Divas Championship?
No, I don't believe she did. It was a women's championship.
The hell was the women's championship called back then?
Yeah, the women's championship. No, they had a women's championship in the mid-2000s, then turned it to the Divas, then turned it back to the women's championship. I don't know why WWE acts like there was some, the women's revolution. You had the women's revolution prior. It's just that Vince McMahon was such a creep that he had to treat all the women like they were a thing. They were objects, and then you had to go back and change that because Vince McMahon's a creep. Straight up, WWE does people wrong constantly. And I could talk for on and on and on and on and on about WWE doing people wrong because they do it, and especially right now they're doing it. You got Logan Paul in a more prominent position than half of your wrestlers are. Why? What does Logan Paul bring in that they don't?
That's what I want to know. Is does he sell shirts?
No.
Does he put asses on seats?
No. He vlogs. Didn't he stop vlogging years ago? Sometimes. They fined Tongaloa for vlogging. They fined him. He recorded one of the rehearsals. He got fined. Logan Paul releases a video of the rehearsals. He's fine. I'm starting to say it's racism against Tongans. I mean, they're looping them in with Samoans like they're the same race. We already know Triple H is racist.
Yeah, but then you got to go back. You got to go way back to the 90s. Yokozuna.
Yeah. Yokozuna Samoan. Oh, now I'm Japanese.
Yeah.
What are we doing? So, it's great. We love racism here. It's perfect. I mean, we going back to the 90s. Let's go back to the 2000s. Let's talk about the person they did the most wrong. Chris Kanyon. Greatness, God rest his soul. Chris Kanyon. And because what? You found out that you like men, you had Taker commit a hate crime against him, then when it had John Cena and Ric Flair a thing, go make fun of him live on his job? Because, you just weren't good enough to make it in the WWE. Guy was better than anybody you had at that time.
No. Cena's not one to be talking about being good.
Exactly.
Cena was popular.
Cena was not popular. Good.
But is there a difference, really? Well, there is a difference, because this guy, to me, he is like bottom of the barrel type of. I mean, this guy is like.
Who is it?
Sewage to me.
Jimmy Lloyd.
Strowman.
Oh, I thought it was Jimmy Lloyd.
No, not Jimmy Lloyd. Is Cena really that much better than Strowman in the ring? I mean,
apparently.
You go move for move.
You ask a thing.
When he decided he was going to retire, pulling out sweet moves.
Yeah. That he never hit.
It's like, motherfucker, where the hell was all that?
Yeah. And you ask a thing, you ask WWE fans, who's better, Chris Kanyon or John Cena? They said John Cena in a heartbeat. But is it that he's better than... But is it that John Cena's better than Chris Kanyon, or that you're nostalgic?
Let's do this. If Cena's better than Kanyon, Randy or Cena? What are people going to say?
Most people go...
I think people are going to say Cena.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you go say... You can go Seth, Cena.
They'll go Cena.
Cena.
And my question is
Cody, Cena.
They'll go Cena.
Okay.
And my question is it that Cena is that
CM
good?
Punk or Cena?
They'll go Cena.
And last one, Roman or Cena?
They'll go Cena.
So.
Now my question is it that Cena is that great of a wrestler, or is it the fact that he had 17 world titles that's blinding him?
People that I mentioned there, I mean,
I'm being straight up. I know who the best is. It's Kanyon. Kanyon is the best at all of this.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about Kanyon. I was talking about from Randy on. Has to be Randy. Out of all those.
If I include Kanyon, I include Kanyon.
No, without Kanyon.
Yeah, okay, then it's Randy.
You got Seth, Cody, Roman, Randy.
Seth, Cody, Roman.
Did I leave somebody else?
I don't know, and if we did, then that just shows how little they actually matter.
Who's the worst?
Who's the worst? It's Cena. Cena is the worst.
So Randy's the best, Cena's the worst.
Yes.
But out of the other three,
Roman,
Cody, and Seth.
Roman is the worst.
Yet he's got the longest title reign in like modern day history.
Yeah, he's that good. And that's my issue is that, when we're talking about people doing, others dirty, Kanyon is like the biggest example of it. Not only did he get hate crime live on TV and then gaslit and shamed for it, that eventually led up to his passing. That is one of them right there. That is another wrestler that got done dirty by the WWE. I mean, we could go on for a while. The New Day versus the Elite, we were just talking about this, was supposed to be a match happening in 2018, and WWE went, since Kenny and the Bucks won't sign, then we're not going to do the match. Why? It was a match that could have made you a lot of money. A one-off match, something that's never been done before, could have strengthened the working relationship between New Japan and WWE, so you could have bigger events, and you could rekindle that partnership that you had back in the 80s and early 90s. And you said no because you wanted to poach their biggest talent, eventually leading up to AEW's creation. Imagine what would have happened if they did say yes to that. Imagine how AEW would have never been a thing. Would have been crazy. WWE would have still had their monopoly on wrestling. I've seen a lot of people trying to claim that, WWE doesn't have a monopoly on wrestling. See, other companies are allowed to exist. Are they?
Allowed?
Are they allowed to exist? I'm being straight up.
Allowed, wow. So they exist because WWE allows them
basically
to exist.
They believe that. I truly believe that WWE can't kill off AEW. You're getting higher ratings than AEW. You're bringing in way more money than AEW. There is no world where you can get AEW to not exist, because not only you may have more money, you may have more influence. Tony Khan's still a billionaire, regardless of what you do. He's still got an edge. So
was Ted Turner.
Ted Turner was a billionaire. But Ted Turner had one issue. He didn't do anything with What is it with WCW?
Okay, so
That's the issue.
I ask, what is Tony Khan really doing with AEW? Like, you started off,
You had a concept.
but man, you've been running for how many years now straight?
About 7 or 8.
Still in those small, funky arenas. Still with the same concept. When are you gonna
grow? When are you gonna change?
Grow is the word.
I think that's the thing.
Grow.
I think that they did grow. They grew.
Change is not always for the better.
Yeah.
You know?
They grew. You could see that there's growth. From 2018 to 2021 is one era. 2021 to now is a different one.
I don't know.
2018 to 2021 was a
We're
super
talking about Sami Zayn, 13 years, however long he's been in the company. 9-day title run. You have Darby Allin, one of the originals from day one.
40-day title reign.
Okay.
Yeah.
To give it back to Big Hebrew. I don't have a problem with Big Hebrew.
I don't have an issue with
having
him
any championships.
I have an issue.
All championships. I'm a huge fan. But his second championship and this one are not going to live up to the first.
Yeah, it could never. And, you know, I think that with at least MJF's title reign, I think that it is going backwards. It is an issue that Tony Khan has that is very apparent. Tony Khan,
and this one is just as bad, if not worse. What the fuck is the deal with the bruv? What are you doing to him?
Well, that's the issue. That's him changing. That's on him. Your in-ring style is on you. You can change that as much as you want or as little as you want in AEW.
Changing everything. His hair style is different. I mean, you still got that explosive speed in that ring, but man.
Now you're trying to mix it in with, I could do limb targeting now. You're not good enough to do that.
Since he joined up with Moxley, Moxley looks better than he does. How the hell is that possible?
With MJF, I want to go back to MJF real quick. I think MJF's title reign highlights an issue that I have with AEW, where Tony Khan seems obsessed with the idea of people getting their win back, and it usually is a detriment to the to the TV that you're putting on, where you're constantly obsessed with, let's put on this match for a second time. Let's put on this match for a third time. Let's do this. Let's do that. And you get stuck for a little bit on the idea of having that many matches, of having like a trio of matches, best 2 out of 3, best 3 out of 5, stuff like that, where you are constantly doing, this is the rubber match, this is the rubber match, this is this is that, and you're obsessed with getting that win back. You could see MJF lost his first world title to Samoa Joe, so he wins his second world title off Samoa Joe. He loses his second world title to Darby Allin. He wins his third off of Darby Allin. You can see it there. I think you got Hangman and Swerve Seed, which was good,
you got
but now you keep kind of teasing that.
In that company, a lot of top talent
that you could do something with.
That's a problem I would love to have.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Tony Khan knows what the hell to do with it. Like, what has gotten you this far has gotten you this far.
And you don't know how to get even further.
You have a Fletcher there. Kyle Fletcher.
Yep.
And has he reached his peak yet?
Not at all.
Is he in his prime yet?
Not even.
That's a problem. You have Switchblade just came back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finley.
David Finley, yep. You have Gabe Kidd.
Although he is not on the level of the other two. Oh, God, nowhere near. Finley.
Yeah.
But, man, he looks the part.
But also, not only do you have him, you have a backup within the dogs that you can give the world title to in Gabe Kidd. That's another one. You not only have those, you have Takeshita. Let's not forget about the fact that you got Takeshita. Yeah. You got Okada still waiting there for a title shot for anything. So there's that. You got so many people that you could do something with to where your mid-carders could be world champions. Let's not forget that Pac still exists. Pac is a mid-carder. I don't know in what world that Pac is seen as less than a world champion, but okay. you have that. You have, you have people like Hook. We've seen Hook do some good in GCW. You should be investing in that. Maybe tell him change his style a little bit.
Promoted
to Ring of Honor.
To Ring of Honor.
I
don't
think
look
that's
at it
perfect.
as a demotion. What you got going on up here is not. It's beginning to look a lot like WWE. The stock the stock cards.
Yeah.
Weekly shows, pay-per-views. Man, these pay-per-views, in order for you to enjoy them,
mm-hmm.
I mean, he's gonna have to start them at like noon or something.
Yeah.
So
because they go on for so long.
8:00 is just.
It looks
pointless.
like WWE, not in match quality, not in match times, not in how many matches there are. It looks like WWE in the terms of that you don't know what you're doing and you're not capitalizing on a lot of it. Fletcher and Takeshita and Okada are kind of spinning their wheels and have been for the past couple years, for the past year or two, because they're achieving such heights, but you don't have no space for them. You could use them. But nah, we got to give MJF another title reign. We got to give MJF another title reign. Wait, Samoa Joe needs another title reign. Wait, Hangman needs another title reign. Wait, Kenny Omega needs another title reign.
Challenge for the men's championship.
And that was his decision, too. He told Tony Khan to make that decision.
I think he's tired. He's had, what, 2?
He's had 2. I think it's that him saying, yo, future's now. Stop investing in me constantly and start building up some of these future stars. I'm established. I made it.
Kenny Omega is still in the run.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Kenny Omega's about to get another title reign.
He has a title shot coming up. You got a problem.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would love to have that problem.
But that's a problem that can't be ignored.
Over the years that
you don't got.
It don't matter what you
don't got the brain to deal with that problem.
It's like you got it this far.
Mm-hmm. And now you're stuck.
You need help.
Best way to put it. You
Good
started,
luck finding it.
Best way to put it. You started doggy paddling into the Atlantic Ocean. You stumbled upon a jet ski, but now you don't know how to power that jet ski. That's what you got. You got all the power in the world. You got the ability to take you further than you could go, but you don't know how to work it. You can't do it.
What's a jet ski next to a yacht?
It's a jet ski next to a yacht, which takes you to your destination faster.
Yacht.
Jet ski.
A yacht.
A yacht's pretty bad. You can't use a yacht during small areas of water. It's pretty one note. You got to use that in big oceans.
Sleep on a yacht.
You could sleep on it, but you got to use that in big oceans.
My nose in a yacht.
Let's say that you got to go somewhere from the East Coast to the middle of America. If you can only travel by water, a jet ski is better to have than a yacht.
Never.
Yeah.
Jet skis are for fun. They're not meant for you to travel.
You can go fast in them though.
You have fun.
Yeah.
Man,
you have fun till you hit a rock and go flying.
Oh, they're meant for that. Even if you hit that on, I mean, they'll flip somewhat, but then they'll come right back up.
Well, it's great to. I wouldn't know. I never was on a jet ski. I was on a boat. I was on a boat looking like Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what Triple H was like. He was on a boat looking like Elon Musk. Why are you built like that?
That's a yacht.
I'm fighting that photo because I need to now know if that's a yacht. But while we're speaking about brains here, let's talk about Busta and the Brain.
God, it's so bad.
Busta and the Brain are great. Thing.
Oh, Alec Price sucks.
I think that might be a yacht.
Oh, it was a yacht.
Thing, but Busta and the Brain. I view them as being a tag team that's pretty good. Could you improve them? Definitely you could. I
think the problem is that Jordan Oliver just does not fit there. Jordan Oliver should be a part of a stable.
Yes.
Or be by himself.
Yes.
And you need to get this guy somebody that's more like him.
Yeah.
Like the whole idea of the Busta and the Brain. It sounds
works.
good. It sounds better than it looks. This guy, Alec Price, is faster than
Jordan Oliver.
Jordan Oliver and stuff.
I figured out the issue.
Put him with?
Busta and the Brain doesn't work because the Busta part isn't the insane one. You're pretty similar in terms of Jordan Oliver. Whatever you do, Jordan Oliver can do too, and he usually does it.
Who do you put him with?
With Jordan Oliver, if I was doing Busta and the Brain again, I'd put him with Darby. That's your insane person. Thing
Darby's
with
the
Jordan,
champion. Darby,
with Alec Price.
Yeah,
With Alec Price, I got an idea. I
Price.
put Alec Price with Nick Wayne and Jordan Oliver. That works for him. If I'm putting Alec Price with someone similar to him, unfortunately, the guy similar to him is signed with WWE. I put him with Marcus Mathers. Those two work really well together when they're with Jordan Oliver.
I'm thinking more Javon.
Javon could do it. But Javon overshadows him. That's the issue.
No, that's fine.
But Javon also doesn't have the same issue that Jordan Oliver has. Jordan Oliver needs Alec Price. Alec Price don't need Jordan Oliver.
So you should put him by.
That's the issue. Jordan Oliver can't get the crowd involved.
To me, he's got the look. He's got the look.
He's got the size, and he got the skills.
But
you can
bad on that mic.
I don't think he's that bad on the mic.
He is. Bad.
I think
he's as bad as GCW's crackhead ring announcer, and that guy is bad.
I think you're just hating because KJRS got bodied.
He is bad. Get that guy a new mic.
Yeah,
I mean, on Coney Island, he had 2 mics,
and you couldn't hear him through either one of them.
Come on,
I mean, it's better than Lauderdale and back at Wrestling.
No, that was awful. And they claimed that the guys they were interviewing had the mic too close to their mouth. Fucking Lauderdale
had to shut down his mouth.
Like the package. God, that was awful. That was awful.
Lauderdale stinks at a thing. Lauderdale stinks. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
I think that Bustin' in the Brain, you could do something with them in AEW. I personally see them as having a lot of potential.
I think Cole Radrick and Price were better.
I think that is a better team, and I believe that Jordan Oliver and Nick Wayne is a better team, and I believe that would be the perfect thing. If you want to put those 4 together as Young, Dumb, and Broke, as Jordan Oliver had his stable, that could work.
Yep.
2 tag teams in a stable, both of them, maybe one up on AEW, maybe one down in Ring of Honor.
I'll throw Griff Garrison there, too.
And Kerry Morton. Griff Garrison, No, not Griff Garrison. You mean Griffin McCoy.
Throw both Griffs in there.
Throw Griff
Call
Garrison.
The Griffs.
Griff Garrison, I think. Throw Griff Garrison, I think. Throw like Hook, Jack Perry. Have like the stable of young talent. Where they're just invading every show, taking opportunities. Trios titles, tag team titles, singles titles.
It don't matter if you lose. Okay, you're broke. But if you win, I mean, you get to eat good that night.
Exactly.
That's great.
Young, Dumb, and Broke.
What about
for all the titles? Headed for all the gold.
When it comes to wrestling,
nobody's looking towards the future.
The future is now.
I'm being straight up. I got the dude for the future. I got him. No company seems to want to listen to me. I don't know why.
Randy was great at 24.
Yeah.
At 24, nobody's even willing to take a chance
on any of these wrestlers. Yeah. Despite the fact that what is it? Fletcher's like 26, isn't he? Let's find out. Fletcher's 27. 27 and great. Put him.
But no, he needs another 5 years.
I got someone.
What the fuck you mean another 5 years?
I got someone who's 29. The future. I've said it multiple times. No company wants to listen to me. Maybe I should probably stop pointing out their racism, and maybe they'll start listening to me. Atticus Cogar. That's the future right there. That's great. That's as great as you're gonna get. Professional. Puts on quality every time he's in the ring. Got a good moveset, got a gimmick. He can do very good promos. Atticus Cogar has it all.
His problem is his brother.
His problem is his brother and cousin because he's too loyal to both of them.
His brother, I think, is the problem. When you look at Atticus, I mean, you can't help but to look at Otis.
Yeah.
That's the fucking problem.
I think it is. Yeah. Otis Cogar, I believe, has the issue of you're too scary to put out there on modern TV, to the point where TV executives might be refusing.
No, the guy's that good.
He's great. Both of them are great. And I think another issue with Cogar is his brother and his cousin. Not in the way that they're holding him down, because they're not at all. All 3 of them are very good. I even give them great because I believe that they are that great at what they do. I think the issue is that he's too loyal to them.
One. Who will you take?
I take Atticus.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If you can have Fletcher, or you can have, say, Takeshita. That one's a hard one.
Yeah.
Right there. I mean, you choose. You choose one, but I mean, you can't help but to
but to look at the other.
Look at the other as you're walking away.
With Atticus and, the rest of Anafor, Atticus, Otis Koger, and, Christian Napier, the issue is that Atticus is so loyal to the both of them that you cannot hire one without hiring the other two. And the best part about them, I believe the best part about them, is that they will say no when they think something is either going to harm their image or harm their opponent's image. That is something that wrestling needs a lot more of now, but that is also an issue for bookers to have. Because, I don't want you opposing what I tell you, but it's like, your ideas stink. Sometimes you got to be told that they stink. Sometimes you got to be told, no, that this is not good.
And to the fans out there, I mean, anybody looking for some
quality
fun,
wrestling,
entertaining,
GCW,
a good time, definitely check out GCW.
Because GCW has a good amount of young talent. You got KJ Orso.
Old, it just don't matter. It's fun. It's funny.
Look, if you want to see wrestlers at Gino
if you want to see
unrestricted,
100 kickouts per match,
AEW.
Dynamite is the way to go.
Yeah.
There's more kickouts on Dynamite than there is on doing the pay-per-views and stuff. That's crazy.
If you want to see fast-paced, entertaining, ridiculous wrestling, GCW is the way to go. You got great wrestlers. You got wrestlers out there that can do it all. You got KJ Orso. You got the entirety of Vandal 48. You got Charles Mason. Charles Mason is also really good. You got Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Mark Smathers, Starboy Charlie. I think there's man like Darius in there. You could throw him in there. Who else could we throw in there? Because there is some more.
You have past, present, and future that wrestle there.
You got Nick Gage. Great. Nick Gage is phenomenal as always. You got Sam Stackhouse. Sam Stackhouse really good.
The owner sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Lauderdale's terrible.
Tony Khan is like... God, Tony Khan is like...
Tony Khan is great at owning a company compared to Brett Lauderdale.
Tony Khan is like Obama. Compared to...
Lauderdale's Trump.
No.
Lauderdale's Biden.
Lauderdale is more like...
I heard my name. I'm watching the Buster in the Brain.
Lauderdale is... God, what? God.
There's nothing you compare Lauderdale to. Sewage. That's about the best thing that you compare it to.
I already used that one.
Dog dung. Elephant dung.
No, worse than that.
Worse than that. Irradiated water. I don't think we're going to find a comparison for Lauderdale. He's that bad. There's nothing that bad in the universe that could be compared to Lauderdale. Lauderdale is the human embodiment of a crime.
Cheating to accommodate Argentina.
Accommodate Argentina? You mean the U.S.?
As Lauderdale is. Dude, you suck.
Lauderdale has to be one of the worst owners of a company just because he's annoying. But also...
they should give that company... Big Vince should beat the fuck out of him and take over. Hell,
I'm sure.
Crackhead ring announcer should fucking...
Should take over?
Yeah.
I think you're
take over. Yeah.
I think you're hating on a thing. I think you're hating on MLJ a lot.
No, take over.
Yeah.
With his mind, I'd be able to do.
Oh yeah, the guy knows everything.
He likes the camera a little too much for my
Lauderdale.
Do yeah. You're not Vince. You got Tony Khan hiding in the fucking back.
Tony Khan's doing it how it should be done. Stay in the back.
Vince was a part of the show. Vince was the ringmaster.
Yeah.
But dude, come on.
You're trying to be Vince when you should be Tony Khan.
Whoever didn't watch what was it, Backyard Wrestling 8?
Yeah. You can see it's pretty.
The whole interview with Jimmy Lloyd.
He interviews Jimmy Lloyd to basically just kind of poke fun and mock him at his expense. Jimmy Lloyd,
very hard to find a more ridiculous, wrestler.
But even Jimmy Lloyd looked uncomfortable with that.
Then Jimmy Lloyd, and you make Jimmy Lloyd uncomfortable.
Yeah. So. And Jimmy Lloyd's down for whatever. Jimmy Lloyd's done everything. Jimmy Lloyd got his head shoved into Effie's cheeks and he didn't care about it. Yeah. Jimmy Lloyd is very hard to make hard. Yeah.
And then towards the end, you make sure you already
had that
I'm assuming that's going to be the main event in next year's.
Lil Skittle versus Mr. J. And the issue is that
right there, that to me, that was smart. That's different. You booking shit a year prior.
I don't like what he did though. I don't like that you put them on the spot right after their match. You basically made it so he can't say no. And when Mr. J just asked for, yo, can I get an ultraviolet title shot? Lauderdale seemed really mad about it and gave that other dude the mic to basically make fun of him. I say, yo, give him his ultraviolet title shot. If I'm doing anything,
if he wins, but if he wins, he gets the match. He's gonna get body anyways, no matter who has that belt. It's gonna body the Mr. J.
I say the smartest
but
thing.
But he told the other guy, you can have whatever you want. If the other guy does win, I mean, be on the lookout for that.
I say give him another ultraviolet title shot. I think the issue is with Mr. J. I would have given him it at Homecoming. I would have given him his title shot at Homecoming. You fight Otis Cogar because Otis Cogar is going to be, the most professional person you can fight. I can obviously say you are not the best when it comes to death matches. Otis Cogar is one of those wrestlers that will take care of you. That will, again, this is another reason why I say that Vanda 48 is great. Is, Otis Cogar and Atticus Cogar are very, very professional. They will take care of you, in the ring. You could see that they're obviously not trying to harm their opponent.
Who's WWE's best woman?
Best woman that they have on their roster. If I'm going objectively,
no, what they say
on main roster only.
Yeah, no, what WWE says.
What WWE says, they'll say Liv Morgan.
Okay. AEW.
If you go what AEW says, I'll go Sasha Banks. I think that's the one they give the most. Oh, Mercedes.
Is there a difference in that ring?
Yes.
Between Sasha Banks, that Mercedes Moné, that shit don't work. Bobblehead Liv Morgan or Vipers?
I say there's a huge difference. Liv Morgan is that bad. Vipers doesn't know what she's doing within death matches, but you can see that she's obviously trying to learn, and I give her no fault for that. The more you try to learn, the better you will get, so that is okay. Sasha Banks puts basically all effort into those matches. Those matches, I can't blame that on her when they're booking her in one-sided matches where she gets bodied the whole time and basically has to steal a win. Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, when she has a match on AEW that is a 50-50 match, she goes all out and it is usually a good match. So Sasha Banks is the best out of them.
I think she's stale.
I think she's stale because of the fact that what made her so good in WWE was that she had.
That was good when you lost to Toni Storm. That was good.
Yeah.
You come back with no belts.
And now you're in title contention again. Thekla's title,
championship match. Come on. Whether she wins or loses, it's the same thing like what we started with CM Punk.
Yeah, exactly.
You
go away and now you're coming back and you're bodying people. With what is it? I view Mercedes Moné, I view her time in AEW as being good, but I think what made her so good in WWE was that she was so versatile. She was a heel at some point, she was a good guy at some point, she was a tag team wrestler, and that was pretty consistent. I think that that's what she needs in AEW, but there's nobody there for her to do that. There is nobody for her to be a good guy against. She's currently wrestling as a heel against Thekla. Tekla's already a heel. You're having heel versus heel, and that. Yeah, Tekla's a maniac, but Thekla, in my mind, is the best woman they have in AEW. Mm-hmm. And I believe that to give her a heel versus heel showdown against Mercedes Moné is a disservice to them, but also will make their match at All In not as good. I feel like it's an intentional nerfing of their match at All In. When you can make that match so much better, you got to give Mercedes Moné time to become a good guy. And on top of that, I think straight up, I'd give that the main event. Oh, but Ospreay's going to win the title. I don't care if Ospreay's going to win the title. That match does not matter at this point. Tony Khan has given that title to 4 different people in the span of 4 months. We'll have given that title to 4 different people within the span of 4 months.
Make a difference.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That title would have changed hands a million times. It does not matter anymore. They should just give that title, to Ospreay in the opener of the show and leave Mercedes Moné versus Thekla to be the thing, to be the main event.
Get his shit together,
mm-hmm.
And in order for you to impose change,
mm-hmm.
you need somebody else.
Yeah.
Not somebody else to run it, but
someone to be there to tell you no.
Or to give you ideas of somebody that has done it. Nobody comes to mind, but you have Eric Bischoff. Bischoff has done a lot of
nothing
good,
A lot of
and
bad.
a lot of
Way more bad.
not good.
Well, way
So
more
he'll
bad than
tell
not good.
you pretty much, this worked for me, this didn't work for me. You want to do this, you know,
I'd advise against
I
it.
will do it, but I will probably do it like this because I did the same thing and this is what happens. Maybe I don't know if
Cornette won't do it. Cornette
I don't know if
hates
Vince
AEW.
Russo is.
Russo definitely won't.
Russo was not ever
good.
a top guy.
Yeah, Russo was not good.
To me. Paul Heyman looks like the fun, has left his body.
Heart, basically.
He just doesn't seem.
I think if WWE fired him now,
happy.
he would be perfectly content going back to what he was doing.
And it all changed after
ECW got bought.
I will say it changed this Paul Heyman after Vince sold the company. It just.
I'm being straight up.
You were with Roman.
Mm-hmm.
And then
things got stale for years.
And then you betray Roman.
I think the issue with Paul Heyman...
And it's like, but then Roman's back on top again now.
Mm-hmm.
You went with Brock. Brock might retire.
Yeah.
Was somewhat retired. And it's like...
I think Heyman, the only
what
time...
do I have? You guys give me the vision?
He suggested the vision. That was him. He suggested all those people.
You suggested... Logan Paul?
Yes. He wanted Logan Paul. He put Theory in there as the pin taker. He thought that the other three were stars.
Okay, I'm okay with Theory. Why would a guy with the mind, the brain of a Paul Heyman ever suggest a Logan Paul?
Do you think Paul Heyman's smart? He's not. No, he's not.
Yes.
You had a company that could have taken the world by storm.
He did.
And you were in so much debt because of dumb decisions.
It happens. Logan Paul again.
Logan Paul, that's who's
Logan Paul, not a former champion. Not somebody the fans go crazy for.
No, Logan Paul. It's Logan Paul. What, you don't like Logan Paul?
Logan Paul.
Wow. But it's Logan Paul. He's great. He's phenomenal even. In fact, he might be the best wrestler alive.
Division has to be one of the worst things that ever happened to wrestling. I mean, Seth... faked an injury.
Yeah.
And boy, did he pay the price.
He faked an injury and like a thing, what is it? Allah said, yeah. Fake an injury. And then he got injured in like his next match.
Bronson Reed.
Got injured like twice.
Logan Paul.
Tore his tricep. Man, why couldn't it have been his ACL?
And Theory, the pin taker.
Yeah. Oh, Breaker. You forgot Breaker got it.
I didn't even remember about that garbage.
Exactly.
God, I mean, you got a Takeshita, and you have a Kyle Fletcher.
And you're putting Breaker up against
them? Is Breaker and Dominic. No wonder 75-year-old CM Punk came back and won that belt.
Yeah.
If that is your future, man, it's a sad future.
Yeah. Speaking of the future, I want to suggest this real quick. Tony Khan got a thing. Tony Khan got to hire Vandal 48 and put him with John Moxley. That's a better Death Riders than what you got going on right now.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, just keep
Marina Shafir.
That's it.
Marina Shafir, Vandal 48, and Moxley sounds like a great team. That's all you need. Pac could go be evil with Leo Rush. I put Pac with Leo Rush, honestly. People love that, and I think it's great. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's the perfect amount of ridiculous to be, out there. I may not like the idea of Blackheart Leo Rush. I may not like the idea of like how many times he's done it and how many times it's failed. But, this time you've seemed to accomplish what you wanted, and that's perfectly fine. I'm all for wrestlers doing what they want. He beat Shotzi. He got a thing. Him and Roosh are twins. What is it? He's gotten a lot more opportunities since doing the Blackheart character, and you know what, man? I say that's great. I think a lot of people like to blow it out of proportion. Oh, this is awful. This is that. Yo, the guy's having fun.
What's awful is
John Cena's boldness.
No, hold on. Oh, so you just had to go there. You just had to point that out. Mark Briscoe first.
Yeah.
Good deal. We're giving Mark Briscoe that belt. So he can bully Big Hebrew through that whole match.
Yep.
One
just to lose.
Seeker and you're done.
I'm gonna put this the most blunt way possible because it's gonna sound so rude and so awful. The way I'm gonna put this is gonna sound so rude and so awful, but it is the truth. The way Tony Khan books Mark Briscoe is like it's a pity booking. Like the only reason that he hired Mark Briscoe is because his brother passed. You could see it in the way that he treats Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe's first, Continental Classic, he got like 0 points. Mark Briscoe rarely wins titles. Mark Briscoe won the TNT title like what, twice? And lost it to Fletcher. You know, I think Mark Briscoe's kind of fallen down the card to the point where you're just part of the conglomeration. It's like Tony Khan wanted both the Briscoes, couldn't have both the Briscoes, and settled on hiring Mark Briscoe, and then just decided you're not good enough without your brother for me to do anything with you, but I'll keep you hired. That's kind of how it feels like he's booking. You know, where every time that Mark Briscoe wins something, it's with the J Driller, not even the Froggy Bow. The J Driller, your brother's move. And I get it, you want to honor your brother, but at some point you got to stand up and say like, yo, I am not my brother. I should not be taking his entire thing.
Slap the teeth out of Tony Khan's mouth.
At some point you have to tell him like, yo, it's the same thing with like Uncle Howdy with the Wyatt Six. At some point you got to tell them, yo, I am not my brother. I am not going to be...
Bo Lee, Bo Dallas was loving that.
Yeah, but Bo Dallas is also a man...
Bo Dallas is garbage.
Bo Dallas...
And at one point... This was your breaker in NXT?
Yes. But with Bo Dallas may be garbage, and I could say that for days on end. But Bo Dallas is also a man suffering from grief. He lost his brother that he loved, and bit at the chance of honoring him just for WWE to basically try to turn him into the next Bray Wyatt. They didn't want to honor him at all. They wanted to replace him, and Bo Dallas was the unwilling participant as a part of it. You know, you're trying to honor him, but WWE sees you as his replacement. That's the same thing here with AEW. Mark Briscoe's trying to honor his brother, where Tony Khan sees him as Jay Briscoe's replacement. That's my issue, is I believe that Mark Briscoe needs to stand up for himself, just as I would say about Bo Dallas. Y'all need to, like, walk up in there. I don't know what you got to do. Backhand him a couple times. You know, beat the soul out of him until he realizes that, like, yo, stop treating these people like they are their relatives. Stop treating these people as if they are the, unfortunately, you know, those who have passed. Stop doing that. Treat these people as though they are their own wrestlers, because they are. They are not just, oh, you're related to this person, so we're going to treat you like that. I think that that is an issue that a lot of, like, as you can see, WWE and AEW, they both fall into a lot. Look at the Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington. You're not your uncle. Why do you let people pretend like you're your uncle, you know? It's like you're just straight up, like, you're trying to be your own person, but they want you to be something you're not. I think that's the issue. Same with Dominic. Dominic trying to be his own person, WWE keeps trying to shove him in that Eddie Guerrero role. You're something you're not because they're trying to replace those who have passed.
So, what now?
Stall considerably with Dom? Yeah, I know.
You need to fucking slap a mask on that ugly face and send him down a AAA and leave him down there to become a real luchador.
Nope. You don't got real luchadors in AAA. No. Because you don't. You got Mr. Iguana. That's what you're pushing down there. You need to fire Dominic. Straight up. Send him to CMLL. You're going to go learn from the people down there. And then, after, maybe about 2 to 3 years of you being a CMLL, then we can even revisit you coming back into the WWE.
AEW will have him. You do not want that.
You want that. It doesn't matter. Dominic can't keep up with Fletcher.
I get that, but we're talking years down the line. Who knows if Fletcher will take his talent to WWE.
Fair enough. I don't see Fletcher ever doing that. I see Fletcher more so going over to Japan again and becoming the next Will Ospreay. Straight up. And not even in next Will Ospreay, and I'm comparing him to Will Ospreay because they're two entirely different people. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about that you're going to become that next like AJ Styles type figure where you're an all-arounder that can do everything and ends up being considered one of the best of all time because of your talent. I see Fletcher being that. And I think that is the thing. The future's not bright for wrestling because there is no future. There is only the present, and the people in charge of booking refuse to book the present. They want to book the past.
We want to book what makes us money.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I don't know how these people still make money.
Hell Sami Zayn makes you money.
That's the issue. Sami Zayn doesn't make you money.
Makes you money.
Sami Zayn doesn't make enough money.
CM Punk makes you money. I just don't see. I don't see what the hell they see out there. What I do see is, when I tune in, is people care about who they care about.
Yes.
They do not give a shit about nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's usually the same thing. Roman, Seth.
Yep.
And those two.
Yep.
CM Punk, 3. I'm going to push Cody there. Because Cody is the fucking push.
They care somewhat about LA Knight. They care somewhat about Jey
all that is...
Yeah, that's lower levels.
Down here. I mean, if I have to squeeze somebody in there, I'll say they care more about Jey Uso than they do LA Knight and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Okay?
And
for the women, the Rhea Ripley, the bobblehead, Liv Morgan, I mean...
We talking bobbleheads. I just want to mention Jimmy Lloyd real quick. Actually, no. You gotta
Jimmy Lloyd has no neck, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, why do you look like the Gruffalo?
He's
Gruffalo's child.
He's built like Sasquatch.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Not even. You know what?
Jimmy Lloyd...
Beast from Beauty and the Beast, not Beast from Maggie and the Ferocious
Jimmy
Beast.
Lloyd would be able to play Wolverine if he was a little bit more in shape.
God, those
so
two
short,
look like
skinny
twins, man.
What, Jimmy Lloyd and Janela?
Gringo Loco.
Jimmy Lloyd,
wow.
yeah. Jimmy Lloyd looks a lot like Janela. But yeah, what you were saying with the people that they're pushing right now, with the people that are most popular in WWE, you got Rhea Ripley, for the women, you got Rhea Ripley, you got Liv Morgan.
I don't see no Cargill moving anything.
Cargill moves the needle. I swear to God, every time Cargill has a match, there's 10 different racism allegations against every women's wrestler in WWE for not enjoying her.
Stratton, I think you fucked up by putting her on SmackDown.
Yes.
I think you should have put her on Raw.
She should have been up on Raw. And better yet, she should have been up on Raw a year prior to when she went up on Raw. She should have never had that feud with Becky Lynch in NXT.
Fire Dominic is you have a bigger underachiever.
Theory.
To get rid of. No, not Theory. You know,
Theory
if anything, I think they fucked up with Theory. You could have done good things.
You could have done something with him when Vince first sold the company and you decided not to.
When Vince had him. Once Vince stepped away, you should have continued.
I think the issue, when Vince sold the company, they started that whole thing where he had the Money in the Bank and he cashed in on Seth.
No, they fucked it up.
But he had that
for the Intercontinental.
No, it was the U.S.
The U.S.
Even worse.
Yeah.
But him and Seth and Bobby Lashley were passing that around each other for a while, and that was a good feud. Mm-hmm. That was really good. And Theory started building himself up in the eyes of the fans. There, you should have continued that. But instead, they pulled him off TV. Then put him with A-Town Down Under. Fans started getting invested in that. They pulled him off TV. Put only Waller on TV. Then put Theory with the Vision. You can see that every time Theory starts to get big, they pull him down and stop him. I think what Theory needs is a GCW. That's where you need.
Yeah, Theory will be good. They need to send this guy there
Hook.
too.
Hook.
Waller. But
yeah,
it's the moment, that I've been waiting for.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, John Cena's boldness or John Wayne
What
Murdoch's
the
body?
Fuck is the deal with John Wayne Murdoch's body? God, how the hell do you have the chest of a 12-year-old boy
on the body of a large fat man?
Over your waistline, but you look like you have a barrel of whiskey, and it makes the skin hanging look like a deflating floaty. What the fuck, man? Are you out of shape? I mean, at this point, that is not fat.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's got to be sawn up. That's got to be like some level of muscle or something.
You have one of the worst physiques I've ever seen in wrestling, and I'm a Bastion Booger fan.
Bastion Booger.
That tells you.
For days about Bastion Booger.
That tells you, I'm a huge Natural Disasters fan. I love me some Yokozuna. But man,
I think
guys,
we're going physiques. Yokozuna's got to be the worst.
Great shape. compared to John Wayne Murdoch. At least Yokozuna was 6'5", pushing 500 pounds.
Yeah. We
Okay?
have we have something that I would like to mention real quick.
John
before
Cena's shaved head or somewhat shaved head. Like, dude, what the fuck did you do to your head?
Well, he had to shave it to get the hair plugs.
Then why the hell isn't it bald like mine?
It's
Or Stone Cold?
bald, but there's hair plugs there that's making it like you're not supposed to shave it all the way. You're supposed to shave it to match
That
the
shit
rest.
looks like a skullet.
Yeah, but they have to shave it to match the rest.
What the fuck did they shave?
Shave this. If this is bald, right here, this back part,
no.
they have to shave
Yeah,
the
it looks like he
entirety
has
of it.
some side hair,
That's stubble.
right?
Yeah.
But then
Or
everything is like buzz cut.
Or they gave him
but
a skullet to
somehow,
match with the
on
fake.
the fucking sides, he's got like little stubbles, but nothing on the rest. What the fuck kind of shit is that? It's like you use a dull pair of fucking scissors to give you.
Looks
to
like
give
a
yourself
broken.
bald.
Looks like a thing they have. What is it? They have these Play-Doh like extruders of people, where you can give them hair. You pull down and
Cena,
they
you're
put the
ridiculous.
Play-Doh. Looks like a broken one of
Okay.
those.
All things you have to worry about. You worry about your
Hair?
Motherfucker, you went and fucking either painted, glued, or something.
Yeah.
You had a massive bald spot back there. If you don't want people to see that you're balding,
Yeah.
or see that bald spot,
Yes.
why wouldn't you keep your fucking hair low like you kept it for so many years?
Movies?
Oh, movies. I mean, The Rock is bald, and he's got a fucking Griffin McCoy. Is it Griffin McCoy?
I think so.
No, the other one, the one with the long hair.
Griff Garrison?
Griff Garrison type of fucking locks in Moana. What the hell?
Let's
You could have
go.
done the same damn thing.
Let's go.
You look ridiculous.
We got some breaking news here. Live news report. Sheamus's agent tells Tony Khan good luck negotiating.
Oh, like Tony Khan has competition for Sheamus. Let me guess. GCW, JCW,
No, that guy.
New Japan, AAA, TNA, CMLL.
Might as well go ECW back in the day too.
ECW, WCW, Sheamus.
Sheamus's agent is that same psychotic maniac, that thing that represents Phil and Liv Morgan, who insists that Tony Khan is running some smear campaign against the guy. The guy like is insane.
Is it Mojo Rawley?
No, it's not Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley is sane. It's some guy Nick Lopiccolo. He represents.
What?
Nick Lopiccolo, I believe is his name, or something like that. I don't
That shit sounds made up.
I don't know how you end up with the name of a Dragon Ball villain as your last name.
Sounds like,
but okay.
That sounds like some Fetty Wap. What's the other one?
Fetty Wap, Lil Yachty.
Lil Pump, Lil Yachty. 6ix9ine. That shit sounds made up.
But the guy represents them. He's insane. He believes that Tony Khan is like making 1 million bot accounts a minute to harass the guy, send death threats to him, dox his daughters and stuff, despite the fact that he's sitting there at his daughter's recital posting photos of it saying, oh, we don't see, I don't have time to talk about CM Punk's contract status. I'm with my daughters. Brother, stop posting them if you're so worried about them getting doxxed and stuff. You know, like, the guy's insane. The guy's a maniac. But you believe that Sheamus is going back to WWE? Because he only negotiates with WWE. He said something like he doesn't use AEW in contract negotiations, which in my mind should get you fired because you're not using, all your power to make enough money. The guy's just a fool. The guy's insane.
Sheamus should fucking
I
go to AEW,
think
honestly.
Sheamus should retire. If you're having back issues, AEW is the worst place to go to.
You did what you were going to do. What are you going to do? You're out there, at least, Cope makes fun of it. Makes fun of himself.
Yeah.
Makes fun of the time.
Fella, we're not the bar. We're not above the bar. We are the bar. We're about to get Bar, Sheamus, and Cesaro back in AEW.
Sheamus, you're washed.
Oh, God. The Bar versus the Revival. Oh, no. Oh, it's horrible.
Terrible.
Oh, we're getting 2018 WWE back. Oh, no, it's horrible. The new,
not even FTR, the
new
Revival.
the New Day's coming to AEW too. This is awful. We gotta, something's got to do about this. Fletcher and like Takeshi and all of them gotta like lock their arms together like this, a protest against trees, and bar the doors of thing of AEW headquarters. Don't turn this back in 2018 WWE because right after it was Bobby Lashley's sisters.
No. I think the problem is already inside.
The problem's inside is Tony Khan.
Oh, yes, Mick Foley is there.
I thought you were gonna say CM Punk. I'm like, what? CM Punk's coming back?
Old ass Mick.
What's wrong with Mick Foley? It's Mick Foley. Mick Foley, the man.
Mick Foley's like 2,000 years old.
Yeah, but Mick Foley's not wrestling.
He wants another match.
Chain him to the table. No. Actually, you chain Mick Foley to the table. He'll just bring in somebody to hit him with a chair. Mick Foley is the same insane as Darby Allin.
Last time I saw
Mick Foley wrestled was
Mick
bad.
Foley.
It was the It was the 2012 Rumble.
I saw him side by side with Kurt Angle in GCW. That
was
awful.
Yeah. No, there was one more. That was
awful.
You forget the Sandman final match where he hit the DDT on Invisible Stan.
I'm not even thinking about no damn Sandman.
It's the Sandman. He's great.
Sandman's garbage.
Sandman's great. Sandman's phenomenal.
But man,
Sandman better than Hickenbottom.
We're not gonna talk about garbage, but saw old ass wash Mick Foley, old ass washed
Kurt
Angle, and God, this is the fucking cherry on top.
Jim Duggan.
No, the franchise.
Ah.
God, the franchise is so out of shape.
You don't like the franchise?
Man, I love me some franchise, but franchise in GCW, I think it was in the clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Dude, you old as hell, franchise. What the hell happened to you? I'm surprised he didn't go out there with the fucking elbow brace.
That's the issue. Is a thing. I want to point this out real quick before we end this episode. Shane Douglas unfortunately has to like work for the rest of his life because of Paul Heyman, and I think the WWE should do something to try to make that right. Like, give that guy some money or something.
No. Who took your money?
Give that to Paul Heyman. Better give him some money then.
Deal with Paul Heyman?
Yeah, Paul Heyman should give him some money. You ruined the dude's life. Dude has to work at Target, because I'm not even going to joke and call it Target right now. You know, like, he's got to work at Target. He's working at Target as a manager, last time people check. You know, he's still wrestling out there right now in gyms and stuff to try to make money. Like, give that guy some money. Apologize to him for ruining his life, for making him fall into so much debt. The dude's having a hard time in life, and you made it worse in the 90s. You know, it's just crazy. If I'm Paul Heyman, I'd give him some money.
What he had to do to keep GCW afloat.
Paul Heyman did what he had to do to keep ECW afloat, so he can go to WWE and betray everybody. There's no wonder that Tommy Dreamer was going to take him out live on pay-per-view.
I mean, Paul Heyman was the captain, but he was not willing to go down with the ship.
Paul Heyman is a worse like person than Sting. Sting went down with the ship at WCW, didn't appear again until TNA. He went, nope, going down with the ship. I'm going up with a new one. He tried to stay with the ship in TNA and then went to WWE. WWE stunk up the joint. Nah. Sting's great. Sting had a great career, except for WWE. If you don't count the years he was in WWE, he had a great career. If you count the years, man. Sting's the man.
Fell off for me once he sold out and went to WWE.
Yeah.
Just for bullshit fucking Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah, for a Hall of Fame induction, that wasn't that good. A match against Triple H, which he lost at Mania, and a match against Seth where he got injured and had to retire for a couple of years. Man, what a wonderful WWE career that was. But I think that's going to be enough to wrap up this video. Join us next time where, I don't know, we're going to talk about a great match, Jimmy Lloyd versus the Blue Meanie, or something.
We'll definitely talk about John Cena's baldness again. I mean,
probably will. Yeah, John Cena's baldness, Cody Rhodes' lisp.
Yeah, Cody with lisp.
So, Sami Zayn stole my title and Phil stole it from him. What a wonderful day that has been for the American Dream, thus their role.